Hello and welcome, Pauleh here, and today I've made a creative mode rule set that's going to allow me to freely build. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to find a location and I'm going to try and design something cool. Simple as. Now the idea I had in mind is this below. If I show you on the map, this is like a free tier kind of platform area, hill, mountain, whatever you want to call it. And I want to build kind of using like all of this or as much as I can. Now I have tested it out. If I claim every tile on here and all here, I can do about up to about halfway here and I run out, so I can't get the rest up here. So I'm going to build, and I'm going to be kind of careful with what I actually claim, so I'm going to make sure I'm actually building there first. And we're going to build a bit of a castle in this area. Plan's going to be probably like a wall going across here, maybe doing the castle area here, I don't know. Maybe a building here, building here, building here, building here, maybe garden fence here, because I know it gets very, very thin in one area. I believe it's this bit where it's only about 2 wide, so you can't really do a corridor. And I also have the option of coming down to the very front, so we're going to see what we can put down here. I'm just going to go ahead and place my castle heart right here. Doesn't really matter. And we're going to place some stairs. As you can see, we are very strong. That's just the way I've got the settings set up, so I can do what I want. And yeah, that's it. I just want to do what I want. I'm going to go ahead and just put some blood in here just to get rid of this message. Now, I haven't quite figured out the deal here because I put 250 in and I only get 3 hours. I'm pretty sure that's not right. But I have a feeling it's to do with the fact that I've increased the stacks, I've increased the amount you pick up, and I think because of that this scales. So maybe that's it, I don't know. I don't know. Anyway. We're gonna start here, I think. We need to clear the area. Let's do that quick. And the best ones to clear with is maybe the axes, just because I can do this attack, which clears a much bigger area. So all this clears pretty quick. Not a problem. Okay. That will do for the moment. We're going to bring this up to the stairs. Now, of course, if you play on a public server, PvE or PvP, PvE or PvP, I should say, you ideally want to claim as much of the, the entryways as possible so no one can block you off. But since I'm playing solo, that is not a concern of mine. Okay, so we've claimed all of this, and I'm really going to try and just limit what borders I put down, and I'll delete what I don't use. So I do want to build some tiered kind of like buildings up here. Even if I don't claim all of this back, I could still build the edge all the way around just to build the wall going across. I think we're going to take a look though, because there are some building items I haven't actually looked at before. So let me see what I got to work with. The fences. Because there is the Nocturne fence, and then there's the Noble Garden fence. I believe they're both the same. Similar. Both the same height. This one looks a little bit taller because of the spikes in the middle. It stands out better. I do like that more. And let's have a look at wallpapers, just because if there's anything better for outside, we might use that. You're probably going to see me use a lot of the Dracula DLC that they have, because I really do like the red and gold look for a vampire building, so there is that. But I am going to try to do some cool things wherever I can. Okay, so walls. This makes for a nice little entryway. So I will build up to the edge here. I think obviously we're going to put a couple of windows here. Could do them on the side, but I don't want to overwhelm the area, so I may just do that. And then that's there, perhaps. Then we have a solid wall in between. We're going to have our doorway. And that's a good start. Now, I would like to keep these both even. I believe I can. Yes, I can. Perfect. Makes for a good start. Now I could put the gap here and do a solid wall right here and then a window there on either side. I feel this kind of just fits. We'll see. I may swap them over. Haven't quite decided yet. So that can't go any further that way. This side can. We don't necessarily need to go all the way around, so I'm just going to kind of keep them symmetrical at the moment. Because once we get to this bit, it just gets a bit wonky. Get out of here, tree. Put that there, and I'm going to put that there on both sides. Could do a door there, it's not going to be centered, unfortunately. So, is this in line as well? Oh, it is. Perfect. So what kind of floor do we want? Got crypt floorings, library, prison, jewel, castle floorings. So we have the square pattern. We've got the diamond pattern, and we have the royal pattern. I'll be honest, I think I'm going to be going for the royal pattern here. It just looks nicer. Although the diamond one doesn't look bad at all. I'm just a sucker for the DLC is all. I will say it's tricky when deciding what to use, because at the moment hang on, let me just get back to where I was. Floors. I find that the castle details, like the castle wall textures, look so detailed and just look so good as they are on default. I really dislike like changing them up too much. or at least on the outside. Because I'm going to be talking about the DLC quite a bit because I do like what they added. But the outside wallpaper they use is just not very good, in my opinion. I'll show you that in a second. So if I go to the front here, and it is a bit dark here, so you might not be able to see it, but you can see this wall. So if I go to walls, wallpapers, this is the DLC. It's the exterior royal walls, which basically make it there you go. And I'll do the archway. I'll do that. You can see the difference. You can see the difference. It basically makes it black first of all, which isn't the problem, but it only goes like halfway up. That's the problem with like all the wallpapers. It never does the top half. So these pillars are now black, but you can't really see it because it's so dark. We should have done it on the inside. I could do it on the inside. So it's like that is the outer wall texture. And while it's got this cool little spiky part at the bottom, the walls just look very plain compared to, say, this. In fact, if I put one there, this is what I dislike about it. When you're looking on the outside and you're using this texture, I mean, it doesn't look too bad here, but when the light's on it, it doesn't look black. It looks shiny grey, but the pillars remain black, so the colours are a little off. Whereas here, you've got the detail of these little archways at the bottom, the inlets. You've got all the stone, it stands out, it looks great, it looks imposing on the outside. So, I don't know if I'm really a fan of these exterior walls. Now, that's just a little nitpick. We do have ebonite stone, which is... I do like the little spike things at the bottom. This is the ebonite. Everything else seems to be kind of indoor walls, although this is for prison rooms. It's plain stone, should I wish it. Even that's not too bad, it stands out quite nicely. And there's elegance if I wanted to make it white on the outside. But I'm just going to stick with this on the outside for now, I think. Maybe, we will see. Maybe I'll go... Maybe I'll change it. We will see. There we go. Everything's back to normal. Good, good, good. But on the inside, I am going to try the interior royal walls. Let me just check. I believe there are... Yeah, so everyone has all these different patterns that I can try. I don't want this white, though. There's literally just a lot of options. Panels with a decorative panel. Quite dark. Is in the shadow though. So I'm not going to do any bright colours like this purple, this striped purple or anything like that. I am going to go for a sort of like dark, gothic, vampiric kind of look. That's what I'm all about. So, I mean, as you can see, when this is all down, this does look pretty spectacular when there's a lot of it about. I'll change it up for future castles, but for this one, this is what I'm going to be going for. Now, there's no building cost. As I said, I'm using my custom rule set, which means I can build it freely. I'm going to clear up all this mess on the ground, though, because that is quite annoying. I'm just trying to make sure I don't miss anywhere. Alright, that's all in. Now we have the windows. Now there's two window options I'm planning to use here. Well, we do have the default ones, which aren't too bad. That gives me a few different options. But again, I'm going to be using the DLC one, which is black and red or red and black. So red and black is this one, and black and red is this. Basically what it does is that the see-through glass part is the red, the middle detailing being black, and on here it's the reverse. Personally, I feel like I'm a bigger fan of the red and black. Yeah, you can see the difference. That looks quite nice. And we're gonna just drop this in here and here. We also want to get a front door on this place. Perfect. So this is a straight line. I'm gonna get a carpet down. There are a lot of different carpet options. That's not bad. I don't like the diamond pattern on that. Seems to have it on quite a few. I'm gonna go with the DLC one again. So, two options here. I can either have it go right up, like so. Like that. Too bad I can't put it on the stairs. Or, we can use the end piece there and here, which gives us a bit more detail, which isn't too bad. Or perhaps we put one in the middle and we could stick like an end piece on either side just to make it look a little nicer. Then we could always make the carpet go to the end. Maybe keep it like that. I'll probably end up changing it soon, but for now, this is okay. And then we continue it up here, and hell, we can even continue it further up, which is pretty cool. I always like rooms to have a use, so I'm going to have to figure out what use this would be. Now let's just have a quick look over here, what kind of space we have. Let me clear out the pests. So it does wrap around the corner here, and I could build around here and kind of expand it all out, which I may very well do, but at the moment I'm thinking maybe block it off. Or if I do a door, see, I could have the door be here, or I could have it be at the very end. If I did it here, it would be in line with the carpet being centered. Oh no, the carpet isn't centered. Wait, yes it is, just because of this. But it doesn't leave me much room. Oh, it would be the same on both sides. That could be interesting. And instead I put this wall here as I clear out the environment. Shouldn't have destroyed that last tree. I could have left it there, but it will grow back eventually. But this could be good. Requires border. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll add floors in. I'll just go ahead and put down the floor I want to use, which is this. More trees to get rid of. So we'll plop that there. And then for the wall, we'll add the window here. We'll change this to a... Yeah, it's turning in my head again because I could just keep expanding it out sideways. I don't necessarily need to add doors. So let me just have a quick look here. Outside my territory. I do wish there was some hotkeys to like favorite things when you're building so you don't have to keep, you know, going back out, but it probably isn't really made for free building like I am. I'll leave that pillar there for the moment. Because this cannot go any further. So this would have to have a wall here. Now, potentially I could go back that way. Would really need to see what's happening over here. I would run around in wolf form just so it'd be quicker, but the problem is I'm going to constantly destroy stuff, so... Ooh, I gotta do some tidying up in here. It's a little bit of a mess. So I could take it out one more. Why don't we do that? Although, do I gain anything from doing that? I don't think so. I think if I just square it out here, and I can always come back and do some editing later on, should I want to. I believe I could go back here. I could go back 2 squares there and 2 squares there on either side. But since I would have to put a wall here, I don't think that is a good idea, but we could test it. So why don't we go ahead and put a wall down there, wall down there. Could make it go back, bring it in, make it go back, bring it in. Just to give a bit more depth and detail at the back here. But honestly, I'm just not seeing what the point of that would be. I could probably find some stuff to put there, but I just don't think I need it, honestly. Darn trees in the way. Okay, I gotta get rid of the trees. That didn't work. Also, let me change my skills. Let's go with that. Let's go with... Blood Rage and... Sanguine Coil. Just on the off chance that I've got to heal. I'm pretty sure I won't have to, but... And then let's get the... Chaos Dash, which gives me a double dash. Which is really nice. Actually, aha, I had an idea. I had an idea. So I kind of figured that if I were to... Blocked by the environment, darn it. I could always have the door at the back here and have the wall go around. I think that would be good. So we'll put the wall here, here, here. Then the door could either be there or it could be here, which is kind of like out of sight, I reckon, if it's like there. So I'm going to do that for the moment. I'm also going to claim these as soon as I destroy this blasted tree. And I think what I'm going to do here, just because my inventory, it's a mess. It's a ruddy mess here. Would go ahead and just build a storage container. Let's open that. And let's go ahead and just stick in. Nice try. Let's just go stick in like just some of this stuff. Like, just get out my inventory. Don't you see I've got all this junk to pick up? You know, I probably made the mistake of having it so I get lots of resources when I kill something, because the fact of the matter is I don't need resources to build or craft. Oh, I can just hold down F and it auto picks up. Nice. But yeah, I just don't need... Yeah, that was probably a bit of an oversight, but this is the first time I've done proper building with this creative mode. I just didn't need the resource multiplier if I don't have to use resources to build. All it does is create mess and gives me items I've got to juggle about in my inventory. I mean, look at that. That's a lot of wood. And of course, if it lands too close to a wall, you cannot get rid of it. Pick that up, and let me just destroy that, pick that up. Okay, back to it. Castle, walls. Let's go. I could put a window there if I wanted to. Don't think I need it though. Make sure nothing comes attacking me, because I'm busy. Don't they know? I think if I put doors on this, the rooftop will be built. Oh, that's why. There we go. Now we got a roof. Perfect. Let's go ahead and finish this up. Get our windows in. Okay. Damn it. Did I not pick these up? I foresee this being really annoying. Okay, that's done. I'm probably going to focus on one room at a time rather than trying to just build the whole thing straight off the bat. That way I can always redesign stuff here if necessary, and we'll move on. part of me wants to start over just to stop all this rubbish pickup. Because boy is it annoying. Might need a plan for it. I'm going to hope it despawns. That's what I'm going to do for now. There we go. So I've got these doorways in the corners. Now, if I were to bring them over by one, I could always have the carpet run over to them. Or if I put them here, not quite centered, I could still have a fairly, you know, middle-ish carpet going out, and it wouldn't look too odd, I don't think. But I'll see how this works for now. Maybe I just don't need carpet there. Have it down the middle, because there's the entrance. There's the steps. Maybe it should go all the way, I don't know. We will see. What else do I want in here now? That's a good question. Let's have a look. We've got all sorts of decorations. We've got all sorts of lights. We've got elegant hanging lantern. Now this elegant hanging lantern, it's, what color light is it? It's just fire. So I don't think I want to use that. We've got flying lights, like chandeliers and stuff, floating candles, which I quite like. But it's the standing lights which give you all of the fun colors. Like the red flame, the blue flame, things like that. So we really just want to have a look and see what style we would like to use. This is the DLC one, by the way, but I feel this, the elegant brazier, is the, well, it's in the name. It's just elegant. It's not super massive. Fits just nicely. Where do I put them? Do I put them here? What color lights do we want? Do we want blue, or do we just want to go all in with the red theme? I would like to do like a blue fireplace, because I think that would look cool. Do like a green for like a soul fire type deal. So let's see, how could we space these out? So it's like, yeah, could do it this way. I don't know if that's too close. So what happened here? You really have like freedom where you want to place it, because I accidentally placed it like off center. See, am I going crazy? I cannot place this like on. That's bizarre. So they don't always go into. It's quite odd. So where can? So can you get them in the center? So this is something I don't understand. Is why. So that can be centered. Okay. Basically, I'm just looking to center it all the way along. Can't go center there. Can't go center there. Can go center there. So maybe that's the spacing I want. Or I just do them there. Blocked by red. Okay. Here's the plan. We have them like directly on the dime there, on the diamond. Put that there, we're good. That goes there, that's centered. 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 Sorted. I feel like it's a lot of red. A lot of red. Maybe fire would have been better in here. Like regular fire. We'll see. But we have all sorts to work with. Now this is just one room. So we do have some gargoyles. Now they look cool if you put like the fire right under them. It lights them up. See, that's cool again. So I could put these here. What else we got? We got it in white and we got it in like ebony or black marble. We do have them in granite as well. That's cool. I wonder, are there any fancy colors we can do to this? Oh. They sometimes bug out. Yeah, I honestly think regular fire is the way to go here. So let me try it. I know I'm just doing the same thing over and over, but I mean that's what this is all about. Trial and error. You gotta experiment. Yeah, I think that just looks nicer, to be honest. Wish I could just replace what's already there. I'll make use for the coloured ones here and there. Pillar mounted lights. Standing lights, garden lights, okay. I do like that more, it gives that nice glow to everything. Now I could put some on either side. What would that look like? It kind of lights it up around but doesn't light the front. Still, that does look kind of cool. Ooh. That does look kind of neat there in front of this. Illuminates the sword just a little bit. Okay, so what decor do we have? We got water supplies, we got fountains. Castle. Pillar ornaments. How much do they stick out? People are gonna hate watching this because I'm just changing my mind constantly, but that's what it's all about. So I'm just thinking now, if I had the pillars running along here, although if I had the pillars running along here, we do the same here, and then we slap a bit of wallpaper on them. It's odd that there's only two different types of banners. So what I'm thinking is I could do this, and I had wondered if I brought it in further to where it was where the fires were, they could have been kind of like hanging over the carpet as you walk in. I'm curious, what about the pillar mounted lights? Because then I could have put these on, which are quite nice. Is it too much to have it like this? Maybe. Now I wonder, why was the... Okay, so you can just replace over him. That was odd. We'll put these on both sides. Okay, looking good. Looking good. I still need more lights. Maybe some big lights in the corners here. It just feels a bit too close. But it like just fills the area nicely. Damn, they actually look pretty slick. What's the other kind? There's that. Oh, this has the skulls on that going around it. Oh, and skulls inside it. Oh wait, does that mean if you do that in coloured, are the skulls gonna be... Oh, they are. That's cool, but I'm gonna save this for something else because I've got ideas just looking at this. Like doing this in green... In fact, let me just show you. Like doing this in like green fire. Oh, you do like a toxic... Yeah, they look good. They look good. Okay. Gotta save them though. Gotta save them. What does this look like? It's not bad. I like the shadow it casts, but... And I do have these as well. Hey Lord Oda, how you doing? See, that there looks too squashed. If I move this to there, and that to there, does it take up too much room? I think I'm going to replace these. I know I'm going back and forth, but these seem to give off more light. What's the yellow file look like? Very yellow. So they're not quite on the line. Then I'm back to the original problem with it just being too dark over here. See, they're quite bulky and they fill up a lot of space here. That's the tricky one. I think I'm going to go back and forth a bit with the lighting. But I'll figure it out. So what decorations do we have? I keep going to look and then I get distracted. Furniture. We've got clocks, we've got lecterns, bookcases, grand fireplace, ooh. That's nice. It's in white. I don't want it in white. It's blue. It is. I don't like how some of these are like in blue and stuff. Or is it just my eyes? Very blue. I guess that's just how it is, so... Oh. I didn't realise that was actually storage. Oh, it can. Distinguished wide can hold up to 42. Perfect. I didn't know that. See, I've got these I would like to put around, but not sure where yet. where do we want this? Do we want this here? Yeah, I think so. But I want it a bit further away so it's not right in the corner, probably. A single chair. I don't quite like how small it is. Or like how close everything is. I like it spread out. Where do I get rugs? Rugs, rugs, rugs. Castle, floors, carpets. Here we go. Grey pelt, brown pelt. Oh, missed one of the walls. Oh, I could put this down here. Can I not put something on top of a table? That's a shame. If I put it too close, it clips in. I'd like to avoid that as much as I can. What is stomping around outside? It's quite loud. Now I could do more pillars over here, just to fill the space a little bit. Remember, this is just one part. This is going to be a big, sprawling mass when I'm done. I could put one here, but then that immediately feels too cramped. So we'll settle for this for the moment. So yeah, here's another thing I can start putting around is these curtains. Just add a bit more detail. I feel the windows are better without them, but they do add a bit more depth or what have you. So what should we do over here? Oh, I want more flags? I think so. I feel like this is the entry. The reception, if you will. Before you go and meet the count of this castle. So what furniture do we have? Let's have a nice kind of... I wish you could do them like candy corner diagonal. So I could have the carpet continue over here, but I don't think I will. So I'm just going to go ahead and put this here, because it feels like a good spot. We need some chairs. I don't want to repeat it too much. Oh, this little coffee table. If I put that there... Maybe a mirror here. Figure guests come in, I need to spruce up, you know, before going up to see whoever. I could have floating lights. I don't know how I'm going to do the lighting over here yet. We'll see. How do I keep missing things? What am I looking for? Castle curtains. Yes. So the black looks like blue. Oh no, it looks like black. I think I still like the red. Just have that there overlooking the table. Have this in the corner. Now I could do this here. Hang on. Do male one there, female one here. I feel like those fires might be a bit too much. We will see though. Do a clock here. And I think another curtain around that. Are there any of these I could use? Nothing quite fits in. This room at least. Do a small blood case over here. Or I think 2 next to each other. I could have done the bigger one, but I want to spread it up a little bit.